Did Ryan Braun commit theft in 2011 when he won the National League MVP award over Matt Kemp? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Yapper's Box and to another segment of award robberies. Today, we have two childhood legends of mine to debate in former Milwaukee Brewers outfielder Ryan Braun and former LA Dodger outfielder Matt Kemp. From what I've seen in comment sections and elsewhere all over the internet, this seems to be a popular case of a potential MVP robbery. I'm really excited to dive into all the numbers here, so without further ado, let's begin. In 2011, Matt Kemp was an absolute dog. He dropped 39 bombs, drove in 126 runs, while batting a very impressive 326. He also swiped a career-high 40 bags. Kemp finished his campaign with a 986 OPS and a 168 weighted runs created plus, both good for second in the National League. He led the National League in B-WAR, finishing at 8.0. I mean, this is a potential triple crown run that Kemp put together in 2011. Only Jose Reyes and Ryan Braun posted higher batting averages. Speaking of the devil, Ryan Braun also had a great 2011. But did he deserve this prestigious honor over Kemp? Braun had a higher batting average, finishing at a 332 clip. However, he did trail Kemp in both home runs and RBIs with 33 and 111. He swiped slightly less bags with 33. Now, this is where it starts to get a little tricky. Braun had a slightly higher OPS than Kemp at 994 and a slightly higher weighted runs created plus at 171, both of which led the National League. His B-WAR of 7.7 was second only to Kemp. This is about as close as it gets, folks. These two were pretty much identical ball players in 2011. Something very interesting to note is that Ryan Braun played in 11 less games than Kemp, meaning that theoretically, had he played in the same amount of games, his OPS and weighted runs created plus could have been lower. But you could then spin that around and say, well, his B-WAR may have been higher than Kemp had he played in more games. You'll also run into a similar issue in the runs category, a category where Kemp led the National League, but only by 6 to none other than Ryan Braun. And if you really want to get super nitpicky here, feel free. Kemp had more walks than Braun, but also struck out more. Braun had more defensive runs saved in the outfield than Kemp, but according to Fangraphs, was far less valuable overall as a defender. We could do this for hours. At the end of the day, it really is up to you who should have won this award. In my opinion, Matt Kemp deserves the MVP nod here for two reasons. Number one, he led the National League in home runs as well as RBIs, on top of everything else that he accomplished. Number two, Braun played in fewer games, which in this case gives us reason to believe that his batting average, OPS, and weighted runs created plus could have been lower than Kemp's had they played in the same amount of games. Again, that's just my opinion, and you can certainly make the argument for Braun rightfully taking home this award. What do you guys think? Please comment down below. You're going to subscribe to this channel eventually, whether you believe it or not, so why don't you just do it now? Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.